and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this HavenCraft starter deck for Shadowverse Evolve. We've checked out every other starter deck at this point. If you haven't checked those videos out, I highly recommend going and checking them out. They will obviously be in my channel. You can just find them all. They'll should be pretty close together, hopefully, when I upload these, once they're all edited and put out. But Shadowverse Evolve, starter deck. Sick. Let's do it. Maculate Ablution? What a name. Maculate Ablution. What a weird name for the Haven starter deck. So, not very familiar with the what could be in the Haven deck, but we'll take a good look at it, Take a quick look. I think I dabbled with Haven when I was messing around on Sim, but that's okay. So, Skullfane deck, pack of tokens, life counter, playmat, rulebook. Pretty straightforward. They put the cards in a very nice little box, which I appreciate. I always appreciate it when they're properly sealed and not just slapped in a box, which is good. So, getting into this, we have obviously Skullfane as the cover card, which looks pretty sick. Not quite as nicely foiled as some of the other cards, I don't think, although I think the lighting effect on it is actually still pretty good. Has got a nice kind of glow to that backdrop, which is cool. Alright, so looking at this card, we have Fanfare. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an amulet from among them, put it into your field, put the remaining cards into your cemetery. Whenever an amulet leaves your field, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader and each follower on the field. Okay, cool. Okay. Hair of Illusions. Okay, we have Hair of Illusions as our second card here. Hair of Illusions is a beautiful card. I actually always loved the this art. The rabbit art is very cool looking. So it is, put this card into your cemetery, give a enemy follower on the field and engage it. Put this card into your cemetery, select an enemy follower on the field and engage. Okay, so it taps an enemy card for you by tapping itself. If you spend 10 play points to do that as well, put this card into your cemetery, banish each follower on the field. So it's just a full removal. If you tap this, it fully removes every card. That's kind of sick, actually. I like that a lot. Priest of the Cudgel. Evolve this follower. Good old priest. He sees your weakness. He will always see your weakness. In every way, shape, and form, that bald man, he sees your weakness. It's an evolve 1. Pretty cheap. I believe it has the exact same effect as it does in the physical game. It just banishes if it's got 3 or less defense. Then we have Acolyte's Light, which is a 4-cost quick. Select an enemy follower on field, banish it, give your leader +2, so it's another banish removal. Then we have the Dual Flames. Dual Flames is a 4-cost amulet. So amulets obviously have to stick on field. Usually got to engage them to remove them. It has a Fanfare of summon a Holy Tiger token, and you can engage it for 2 play points. Put this card into your cemetery, summon a Holy Tiger. So it gives you 2 tigers effectively. Actually pretty effective now that I think about it. Cruel Priestess here. Select an amulet that costs 5 play points or less in your cemetery and put it into your field. So it's recursion of amulets, which is actually seems pretty solid. Snake Priestess is a 1/3 ward. It costs 1. Ward obviously allows you to block enemy cards by tapping it either on its summon or at the end of your turn. This is a 2-cost 2/2. It is a Evil 1. It is a ward as well. And during your opponent's turn, this follower deals 1 more damage. So you could actually do technically 3 damage with it, which is kind of cool. Then we have 3 Guardians Nuns, which is Evolve 1, Ward, Fanfare. If this is an amulet on your field, if there is an amulet on your field, give this follower +1 health. Cool. Then we have Hollowed Dogma, which gives us a 1-cost quick card. We can play this during the opponent's turn when they attack or when they end their turn. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal an amulet from among them, add it to your hand, put the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then we have Death Sentence. Good old Death Sentence, That's what you wanted to see. It has a 3-cost. This card is put onto the field engaged, so it comes in tapped. Then you can engage it, put this card into your cemetery, select an enemy on field and destroy it. So this is a delayed destruction card, unless you want to use something to re-engage it, basically. Then we have a 1-cost Pinion Prayer. You can pay 1 to summon a Holy Falcon by setting it to Cemetery and engaging it. Beastly Vow, they give you 3 of this as well. This card is put into the field engaged, which means, again, like the other card, you can't tap it immediately for its engage. So it has playpoint 1 engage, put this card into your cemetery, summon a Holy Tiger. It's a little bit cheaper way to get a Holy Tiger, I guess. Although it is delayed. Angelic Sword made of assist in quite a few decks now, which is funny. It's a pretty generic 5-cost 4/6 ward. Then we have a couple of Healing Angels, which have Evolve 1, and they give your leader +1. I believe the Evolve just gives +2. It's also just a decent statted body. We have a couple of Angelic Snipes, so just generic removal. We've seen these a few times as well. Select enemy follower on field, deal 2 damage to it. It is a quick, so it can be played in the opponent's turn. Now we get on to the Evolve cards. So we have 3 Priest of the Cudgels, so he definitely is going to see your weakness. There's enough Bold Man here for everyone. On Evolve, select enemy follower with 3 defense or less on the field and banish it. So it's just straight up removal, which is good. Always what you want to see. Then we have the Ardent Nun, which is the evolve of that, of course. It has ward. During each opponent's turn, this follower deals 2 more damage. So when it's your opponent's turn, this thing can do more damage, which is pretty okay. I actually don't mind that. Guardian Nun, you get 3 of this one. It is a ward on evolve. Yeah, when it evolves, give your leader +2, so it's more healing. Same with healing. Healing Angel has the exact same effect, except it doesn't have ward. So it just gives +2. Then you get your tokens for Evo points. You get your Eris Leader card, which again, they're very thick, these Evo cards, leader cards, sorry. Then they're going to give you some Holy Falcons. It looks like they give you 5 Holy Falcons and 5 Holy Tigers, which is cool. Don't mind getting those at all. So that does wrap up the HavenCraft deck. That is every card in the deck. It is very interesting. I don't know how it would perform playing it out, but it looks like it could perform okay. I would have to actually test the deck and see how it goes in an actual match, but it definitely has a lot of interesting things you can do with amulets, and it would be cool to see it take advantage of those. So hopefully we'll be able to do that when I do some deck gameplays of these decks in the near future. So again, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't checked out the previous ones, please go check out the previous ones. They're all pretty good. They're all about 10 minutes long if you have the time. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll catch you then.